today. So there's not much left in my glass. I was a little nervous about speaking. Oh, sweetie. I'm going to try to get through this without dissolving into tears. I've known Meghan now for almost 10 years. We met at my first job after college. She was still in college. She's a little bit younger. But she's always seemed like the older one. She's always been very mature, incredibly hardworking, incredibly dedicated, and professionally very, very successful. A lot of you probably know Meghan works as a project manager at her job, and that's sort of the approach she took to life. When, several years ago, she took me on my first vacation, first and only vacation, to Disney World, where she had it completely organized out, so much so that only one day she let me sleep until 8 o'clock on my vacation. But I saw Disney World completely, so that was wonderful. I'm going to fast forward a little bit until when Meghan and Michael met, and I first heard about him. I remember being out at dinner with Meghan, who was not eating anything, and sort of had this glazed look in her eye. And she obviously hadn't been sleeping. And I thought there was something really wrong with her. But it turns out she was in love. And so she told me about this man, Michael. And shortly thereafter, she told me that she had decided to move out to Colorado to be with him. And to be perfectly honest, I was a little skeptical. I hadn't met him yet. And I may have tried to talk her out of it. But then Michael came to visit, and I got to meet him for the first time. And he completely won me over. Michael, I tried really hard not to like you. I really did, but it was impossible. And since that day, I couldn't have been happier for both of you. I remember another vacation that Meghan and I took where we went to Costa Rica with our friend Kate. And we had bought tickets to go ziplining, where you sort of hang from the trees and swing out over them, basically attached with a struggle wire. And I was sort of having second thoughts. I didn't think I was going to do it. And I was talking to Meghan, and I said, you know, this seems very un-Meghan, ziplining. You know, how come you're going to do it? And you told me, you said, I don't want to ever regret the things I didn't do in my life. And that was just about the time that you and Michael first got together. And I think it was that attitude and that courage that allowed you to pick up and move across the country to Colorado. And I think it's that bravery and courage that allowed you to fight for your happiness and to find it wherever it was. And so, all I can say is I love you both. And I really do love you both. And I wish you all the happiness in the world in the future. Congratulations. Happy wedding day.